Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay. This is at the tail end of probably one of the biggest storms that we ever got in New York State. And I'm not sure how much snow is out there, but I bet you 18 inches, and it's a whopping 16 degrees outside. Just to give you a little peek at what's been going on here for the past couple of days. Reed got my vehicle out, but take a look at some of those snowbanks that we have out here. They finally got our road clear, and we never lost power, but this is really, and it's still snowing. It's snowing like crazy. So I don't know when this is going to end, but I hope soon. And so far, so good as far as the power. So I'm back inside, and it's cold out there. Like I said, 16 degrees. I hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek of what we're dealing with here in New York. The reason why I'm here today is I have a few more bangles. But first, I wanted to show you some things that I got for myself. This was a little haul. I think most of you know that I collect these Russian lacquer brooches, and I managed to snag a lot of 9 of these, which is really pretty difficult. And I got a couple very different ones in here, and one that turns out to be very special to me. So I figured I'd share them with you before I go over this last bit of bracelets and bangles that I have. And let's open this up. This I won on a particular day. Say I won it on a Tuesday, and it came here, it was here Thursday. So, and this came from Pennsylvania. So, very nice. And these guys supplied me information and a receipt where a lot of the Goodwills no more are doing that. So, alright, let's go over these and I'll show them to you one by one. Now, I have a fairly large collection of these, and what I'm going to do is, if I ever get any time, one of these days I will go through them and see if I have any doubles, and if I do, I will offer them for sale. But just remember that right now, the ones I'm showing you here, they're not for sale, okay? So here's our first one, and this is very pretty. This has got gold all going around the outside, and this is all purple flowers. It's very pretty. These are all hand painted, lacquered. This one is not signed. Again, you can see those little safety pins that they embed in the lacquered brooches. So this is a pretty one. Okay, now this one here, this one's really gorgeous. This is a rose, a green rose with, what are these called? I want to say a daisy, but it's not a daisy, it's something else. And this one's oval, and it's got the gold going around it. And this one is signed. They always seem to sign them in a gold. Okay, so we have that one. This is very beautiful. Okay, now we have this big, large, white one. Big, large, huge one here. And this is a picture of, it's even got some Russian writing down here. It's got, looks like a phoenix, and I'm not sure what this guy is called. He's got sort of a Joker's hat on. Very pretty, very different. And again, this one here is not signed. This one is an older one. It has a different kind of a catch on it. And like I said, this one's not signed, but it's an older piece. Now, some of these come from Ukraine, and some come right in from Russia. And this has no information on it, so I have really no idea. I'm not that knowledgeable on these that I can tell the difference just by looking at them. Sometimes when they come in, the ones that seem to come from Ukraine seem to be a little bit more painted differently, a little bit more modern. Okay, now we have a really pretty one. This one here is 3 horses, and everything is always very colorful. You know, the horses are painted colors that they're not usually painted. And this has got a snake coming out of underneath his blanket or whatever you want to call it here. He's got a green beard. And this one's got the normal pin. And there is something written here, but it's not in the typical. It could be just dirt for all I know, but it does look like a name. So we have this pretty one. I just love these. I'm sure they're all meant to be telling sort of a story. Now this one here is beautiful. Let me see what's the best way to show it to you. This one's got scalloped edges. Okay. Flowers on this are very colorful. We have a splattering going around the scallop edges. It gets heavy and then darker as it comes in. And there's the back, and there is a signature right here. Just a couple of letters now that I look at it. This is very pretty. Now, I got 2 like this in this shape, and these are the first that I've ever gotten any like this. Okay? They're shaped different. They actually look like they've got some sparkles underneath the paint. Now this one is a newer one, and it's got handmade in Russia by selected artists, and this comes from RussianGifts.com. So now I have another one of these, which is the special one for me. Most of you know that I'm an artist, and I also collect pins that are palettes. And this is a darker green. But look at that, there's a paint palette on here. So not only do I have a Russian brooch, a Russian lacquered brooch, I also have one with a paint palette. So this satisfies both of my collecting things. And these look like peonies, which are right now buried outside underneath the snow. And this one is signed. Okay. It looks like it's got just one symbol and then a heart. Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. I will cherish this for years. And then we just have 2 more. And this one is pretty. This has got some metallic paint. And this one is signed. And sometimes they actually put the title of the brooch on them. They actually put the name, but you can see there's like sparkly metallic paint in here. In along with this needs a cleaning, this one here. And you can see here, I think this is the name, BECUA. So, but another pretty piece. And there's just one more. And this is just a plain, simple brooch. And this one has a little bit of damage to the lacquering. And this one's from 1997. The person also signed this and put a little bit of the date on there. So that's my haul. And sorry about my fingernails being so dirty. You're not going to believe what it is. I've been cleaning up in here, but before I started cleaning, I had a dark chocolate covered raspberry donut. I know, shame on me. So I just realized that as I looked, that there's some chocolate underneath my fingernails. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So anyway, let's put these away. And these are going to go in with the rest of mine. And once I get a chance, I will go through everything. And if I see any of these that look like they might possibly be double, again, I will offer them for sale. I don't know if anybody's interested or likes these. I love them. I mean, I think they're probably one of the most prettiest pieces of jewelry going, because every single one of them, I mean, look at the work on that. I mean, it's just so pretty, just the way it's all bordered and everything. So I just figured I'd share. I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing my goodies. Once in a while, I do buy a couple things for myself. And these are getting harder and harder to come by. And I think more and more people are collecting them. And something that probably costs next to nothing in Russia, you can end up spending a real lot of money on them. So, okay, let's go through the remainder of what I have here in these bangles. I will put a price on them. Okay. They're all in good shape. Oh, excuse me. Alright, first I have two magnetic pieces here. This one here is in blue and a gold tone. And this is a pretty common one. So if anybody's interested in having this, $2. Now this one here is like miniature, and it's finished off on both ends with beads. And it's got great beading in here, smaller pieces, very delicate and dainty. And this one I'd like to get $3 for it. I think this one's very pretty. Alright, now I have a little stretchy. It's pretty clean inside, stretches good. Okay. And this is $1. Okay. Now this is this one's acrylic. And it's got some artificial pearls and some pretty blue beads and silver spacers. $1. Now I have this one here, which is bamboo, red bamboo looking. I want to see if I can see a name on this. It's very pretty. It's brand new. No chipping on the enamel. I don't see a name, but the stretch, you can see how clean the stretch is on this. Very pretty. Very comfortable to wear. I love these bracelets. This one's $3. Then I have just a silver tone one, and this one's on a larger size, but it's still a stretch. And this one's done on cloth covered elastic, so it's going to last quite a while. And this one's a little bit bigger, so this would fit a medium to a large. Let me get my bracelets out of the way. Medium to a large wrist. Beautiful. No scratches. And this one here, close up. This is $2. Okay, now we have another one, stretch with the metal. Again, the stretch in here is really good. This one is also done on a cloth covered elastic, so it's going to last a long time. Beautiful black and white enameling. Okay, and this is for, I'd say, a small to a medium wrist. Really beautiful. Okay, and this one is $3. God, I got chocolate covering from the donut all over me. Okay, now, this one's got a tiny, tiny bit of wear, but it's cute. It's one of these cuffs, and it's black, and it's got black and white beads, and this one's $1. Now I have a really nice cuff, and this is for a large wrist. This is beautiful. Now you can also take and close this in. This has got weight. This is not a cheesy bracelet. All right, but it's in brand new condition. I don't see any name on it. And this one is $2. Now I have one of these. Okay, this one's in the red. This is one of those twisted bangles. And this small medium, and this one here is $1. And I have two bracelets here to match. All right. Let me show you. These are very, very pretty. And I'm pretty sure all the stones are in there. This is the thinner one. All right. I don't see any name in it. Then there's this one. These look like little spiders on here. These are very, very, very pretty. So for the two of these, which are really nice, let me put them on. They're both the same size. Small, medium, I would say. You might be able to push it to a large. I mean, if your wrist is real tiny, they'd probably be a little bit too big. But they're very pretty. These are $3 for both bangles. Very, very beautiful. Okay. Now I have a white oval enamel bangle. Really good shape. Heavy duty. This will work nice in between a lot of your silver bangles if you ever get a set of silver bangles. All right, this is $1. Speaking of a set of silver bangles, I have a great set here. We have a sparkly. Then we have 3 plains. Okay. Then we have this one here, which is, these are all nice bangles. This one's like a mesh. Then we have these. Okay, these are beautiful. This is 3 bangles. These are all identical. All right, can you see those? And then we have these 2 that match. Now think about, say for instance you have those 2 bangles and you would put that white one in between. Really, really, very nice. All right, so this one's $1 again. And this whole set here is $4. And these are good bangles. There's no junk in here. There's no aluminum that I can tell of. There's weight here, okay? Now I have a stretch bracelet. And this is for a smaller wrist. Okay, it's got a big flower on, a big rose. The beads are acrylic. The stretch is tight. Okay. Very pretty. You got a larger wrist, I don't think that this is going to fit you. Let me show you close up. Very, very pretty. This is $3. Okay. Now I have a real heavy duty cuff. And wow, this one's tight. Let me open this up a little bit. This is definitely for a small wrist. It would actually even say an extra small wrist. There we go. This is a hammered. Really beautiful. Heavy. Heavy. Needs a little wipe down. Okay. Very heavy bangle. So you're going to have to really work to get this one off and on. So you need a small wrist. There it is. But this is a quality bangle. You can open it up a little bit more. Alright. All textured, hammered, like $2. Then I have this old brass bangle. This is not new. It has some issues, but for $1, it'd be really, really nice to have. It's got a nice pattern on it. So, I mean, it's clean, you know, but it's an older bangle. Somebody loved it a little bit, but they didn't love it where they wore it out. Okay, then we have one of these. These are the shell. This is small. This one's got an AB finish on it. Okay, stretch is great. And this one here is $1. Now, I have this. There isn't any stones missing in this. Okay. I'm looking at it really close. There might be a stone. I don't know. Keep looking with me if you can see them. There might be a stone or two. I don't see anything yet. That might be on the dead side. I'm just saying, just in case. There's one here. That's a little weird. Okay, but you can't tell. I mean, you really can't tell. And that's about all I see. This is gorgeous. Heavy stretch. This is tiny. Okay, this will fit a small wrist. The sparkle on this is out of this world. Could you stretch it to a medium? You're pushing it. So for somebody that wants some nice bling in a wide, and this is 1 1/4 inches wide, very wide. Let me put this way so you can get a better idea of it. There we go. Look at the bling on this. Inside is all good. How about $4? I think that's reasonable for this beautiful bangle. Okay, we only have a couple more left. This one here is SKFIS, stainless steel china. Very pretty textured bangle. This is for a large, definitely a large. This is a nice bangle. It's stainless steel. It's going to last forever. How about $2 for that? You can see there's no wear whatsoever. All right, this one's kind of pretty. This one has great stretch. It's got double the, this is small, double the amount of stretch cord on it. So if somebody took the time to really do a good job on this, whatever company made this, it's the prettiest color yellow, and they're all diamond shaped, and these are all faceted. Here it is. How about $3? I think this is well worth it. Okay. Let me put those down for a second. Now, this is one hell of a heavy lucite bangle. And I mean heavy. All right. It's one of the ones that have something on the inside. This one happens to have lace. You see a lot of these with the black inside and the clear. I've never seen one like this with the yellow color. And this is a really nice bangle, really good shape, nice lucite, no scratching on it. For this big one, and this is really wide. This is also at least 1 1/4. And I think $4 on this would be appropriate. This is very weighty. Now I have another cuff. Again, this is a small. This one's a hammered. It's in a gold tone. It's very pretty. And just a metal cuff. Remember, small wrist on this. Oh, darn. Okay, and this is this one here, if you can see it up close. Very good shape. $1. Now, I have this beautiful clamper. And this is, I say, medium. And this is wide. Here's where it opens. It's missing one stone right there that I can see of, and that's it. This is a heavy sucker, and it's got like concentric rings here. There might be a little tiny bit of wear. I don't see much. Okay, but this is a beautiful bangle. Anybody's interested in this, and it's an egg shape, so it's one that's not going to dance all around your wrist when you put it on. It's going to stay right where it goes. And this I'd like $4 for, even with the stone missing. Okay, now the last thing that I have, and I got one necklace I'm going to show you. These are dirty. These need to be cleaned off. There's two bangles and they're identical. One is black, one is white, and the black one shows wear, the white does not. Okay, so I'm selling you this one. All right, I mean, this is not bad. It just needs a wiping down. So you can have both of these great big bangles. I bet you these are 1.5 inches wide. Let me see here. Yeah, 1.5 inches. You can have both of these bangles. Okay, a black one and a white one. You can see the wear here. A little bit on top. $2. Okay, so I don't think there's anything. Nope, there's nothing in the treasure chest yet. Oh, I forgot to show you this. If anybody's got some fond memories of London, I have a really, really brand new, nice London key ring, acrylic with the double-decker bus. Anybody interested in this? $1. And then I have this necklace here. This is an old necklace. Let me see if I can pull this back. Hang on. There we go. Alright, it's hard to see. It's way back. This is all acrylic. These are all discs. We have a light pink, a totally opaque pink, and we have purple. Alright, this is a very old necklace. It has a hook closure, and it's got something on it. This is, I think it's West Germany. There's a little wear on the clasp. I'm trying to find my loop. Looking through all this stuff that's on here that's going to be coming up. I know it's just, I see the word Germany, but I think it's what, yeah, it's West Germany. There's the clasp. I got to clean that up a little bit. All right, it's really a beautiful, beautiful necklace. 4 strands going into the one. It even has this little bead at the end. And we'll call this the item of this video. And if you're interested in this, $5. Let me give you a close-up. Nice and lightweight. It's old. It's beautiful. And $5 is a definite bargain for this West German piece. Okay, so that's it. That's what we have in this video. Let me set that down gently. And there'll be more beautiful stuff coming up. And I got a thing here I'm going to put into the treasure chest. I have to do some research on it. It's a really beautiful piece. And you can see it sitting right over here. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment if you see anything you want with the timestamp and a brief description. And share the video if you have some friends that would like to see some jewelry hauls, jewelry box openings, share videos. And if you're watching the video for the first time and you're not subscribed, think about subscribing to the Jewelry Pirate family. We have a lot of videos coming out here every week, so it might be something you're interested in. No obligation, okay? to buy anything. I just want to share everything I know I can about jewelry and show jewelry. And also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell in case you'd like to be informed when I upload a new video. So anyway, everybody, I want you all to think about us here in New York, that we're under this big white blanket of snow here. And Reed went to work this morning at 7:30. I don't know if he left here before. I think he left here probably about 6:45. But, I mean, I don't know how he managed to get to work, because I'm sure at that time of the morning our road wasn't clear. And it's definitely dangerous out. There's like, I mean, I'm on a dead-end road, so I can't tell. But, I mean, the governor doesn't want anybody out on the roads. I mean, New York City's in a state of emergency. I mean, they get 4 or 5 inches, they go into state of emergency. They can't deal with it. So, but up here, my only worry is that if if the snow changes to a more wet snow and it gets on the power lines, sometimes it pulls the power lines down. There was one time we were without power for over a week. So anyway, keep us in your thoughts, and everybody else out there, please stay safe, happy, and healthy. And I will be in touch again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.